welcome to Yoga with Yolanta. My name is Yolanta, and tonight I wanted to share with you 5 practices to nurture happiness. And according to Thich Nhat Hanh, the essence of Buddhist practice is transforming suffering into happiness. So while I'm sharing with you the 5 practices, if you can just bring both palms at your heart center and treat that as a little meditative practice. You can close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths in and out. In and out. So Thich Nhat Hanh reveals 5 ways to do it. First one is by letting go. Many of us are bound to so many things. We believe these things are necessary for our survival, our security and our happiness. But many of these things, or more precisely our beliefs about their utter necessity, are really obstacles for our joy and happiness. Second one is inviting positive seeds. If we pay attention only to the negative things in us, especially the suffering of past hurts, we are wallowing in our sorrows and not getting any positive nourishment. We can practice appropriate attention, watering the wholesome qualities in us by touching the positive things that are always available inside and around us. That is good for our mind. 3. Mindfulness-based joy. When we practice mindful breathing or mindful walking, we bring our mind home to our body and we are established in the here and the now. Joy and happiness come right away, so mindfulness is a source of joy. Mindfulness is a source of happiness. Number 4, concentration. When we have concentration, we have a lot of energy. We don't get carried away by visions of past suffering or fears about the future. We dwell in the present moment, so we can get in touch with the wonders of life and generate joy and happiness. And the 5th one, the insight. With mindfulness, we recognize the tension in our body and we want very much to release it, but sometimes we just can't. What we need is some insight. Insight is seeing what is there. It is the clarity that can liberate us from afflictions such as jealousy or anger and allow true happiness to come. Every one of us has insight, though we don't always make use of it to increase our happiness. So, carry on with the palms at your heart. Take a few more breaths in and out of your heart. And then visualize actually holding the heart in your hands as you're breathing in and out. As Thich Nhat Hanh said, that the negative emotions that we can feel in the heart are jealousy, grief, rage. So if this center is blocked, that's what we will experience. But if we work on opening the heart, and we should always walk through life with our heart chakra open, we can cultivate loads of joy, passion, compassion, love, not only to other people but to ourselves. Not forgetting that self-love is such an important part of the whole process of loving. If we can't love ourselves, we can't love anyone else. And we spend so much time with ourselves that we might just as well learn how to love ourselves. Keep breathing, holding the heart in your hands. And visualize beautiful green energy that's flowing into your heart center. You breathe in and out this powerful, fresh, new green energy. Scan your body for areas of tension. Maybe you can drop your shoulders down a bit more. Maybe with the next few breaths you can release the tension from your upper body, from your neck. Keep breathing in and out the green energy. Now think of someone that is very close to your heart. Maybe someone that you love, or a member of your family. Maybe a friend or an animal. And send that beautiful green energy towards them. Imagine them being enveloped in beautiful, powerful energy. Few more breaths. Keep surrounding them in this beautiful energy. Now go a little bit further. Expand that energy to the rest of your family, neighbors, your friends. And see them being wrapped in the powerful energy. Move a little bit further, expand that to the community, to the whole of your neighborhood, to the country, and out to the world. We need that energy so much nowadays, with all the turmoil that's going on. We all need to learn how to love and send that love to every corner of the world. To all the governments, politicians, every single part and corner of this world. Take 4 more breaths. Hoping that this planet will heal itself from all the hatred. And then you can release the palms, you can open your eyes, bring the chin down, just doing the half head roll from side to side. And then if your neck is okay, you can roll the head. Inhaling, chin up, exhaling down, 2 more times. And then change the direction. One more time. And then bring the head back to the center. Now going backwards slightly, so your fingers will be facing forward. You're going to inhale, open your heart, squeeze the scapulas behind you. Exhale, we're going to round the spine and bring the chin down towards your chest. A few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Open, you can even lift the chin up slightly higher if that doesn't bother your neck. 2 more times. In, exhale. And we're going to go to all fours. So have the knees hip distance apart from one another. Spread the fingers out wide. This is going to reduce the strain from your wrists. Inhaling, deep in your spine. Exhale. Drop the head down, relaxing the neck. Slow mindful movement, slow mindful breath. Four more times. And then tucking your toes under, lifting yourself first with the knees bent into downward facing dog. So press the chest closer towards your legs and then slowly extending the legs and then lowering the heels down towards the ground. Now bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel down and then alternating it. Few more times. And coming onto your toes, stretching your toes, and then bringing your toes in and taking your heels out. That really changes the stretch, different muscle stretching, and makes it so much deeper. Stay here for 4 more breaths. And now inhale, raising one leg up, bringing the chest closer, exhale down. Inhale the other one, exhale down. One more time. And then step your left foot forward, bend the right knee. And then wriggling that left foot forward and then lowering the pelvis down towards the ground. Stay there for a few moments. Deep breaths. And now you can move the foot back a little bit. Bring the right palm on the inside of the left foot. And then raise your left arm up. 2 more breaths. And we're going to swap. So this time bring the left palm on the inside of the left foot. Raise your right arm up. Stretch up. 2 more breaths. And then lower the palm down. And now we're going to wriggle that foot forward a bit more. Point your toes up and come into the forward bend. And then walk the palms forward again. Bring the pelvis down and then into the forward bend. So walk the palms back and forth. Inhale. Exhale. Point the toes up, and this is going to be much stronger on your hamstrings. One more time. And then bring the left knee down, and we're going to extend the right foot in front of us. And again, wriggle that foot forward and then lower the pelvis down. Two more breaths. And now we're going to bring the left palm on the inside of the right foot and then lift yourself to come up. And then lower it down now. Swap right palm on the inside of the right foot and raise your left arm up. One more breath. And bring it back down. And now wriggle that foot forward a bit more. And then lower the pelvis down again. And then exhale, coming into the forward bend. Inhale. One more time. Okay, and you can lower the knee down, and now go into downward facing dog. I've got the dog laying in between my feet. Having the feet hip distance apart and pressing the legs down. Pressing your chest down towards the legs. And then you can step your feet a bit closer. So they're almost touching. Just slide a little gap in between your feet. And then take the knees wider apart and extend into the frog. And walk the palms towards your right. Stretch a lovely side stretch on the left. And then walk the palms towards the left and feel a lovely side stretch on the right side of your body. And then come back up. And then coming with the palms in front of you, rolling the circles, drawing it one way a few times, and then we're going to change the direction. So do that 3 more times this way. And then draw the circles the other way, change the direction in here. One more time. And then come back up, and then we're going to inhale, come forward. Exhale, bringing your bum towards your heels. So inhale, exhale. Two more times. And extending the arms as far as you can. You can even raise your elbows up, feel that stretch. And then lower your elbows down. If you need to bring the elbows closer towards you, then do so. And then coming up. Bringing the knees, so once more they're about hip distance apart from one another. As you're exhaling, bringing the bum towards your heels and sliding that palm towards your right heel. Inhale, arm is going to go up, exhale down. Keep looking down so you don't have to strain your neck. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more times. And then we're going to change the sides. So now the left palm sliding down towards the left heel. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more times after this one. And now with both of them. So inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Two more times. Inhale up, exhale down. Exhale. That's wonderful. We're going to go into King Pigeon now. So those of you who have very tight hips or who are new to yoga, you're going to bring the left knee forward and then slide the right leg back, and maybe just staying on your palms in here, or you can lower yourself down onto your elbow, or even lowering your forehead down onto your palms. For those who are more advanced, you can move that left foot up higher And just making sure that the pelvis is evenly resting down over the legs. So how you can check that yourself is tilt the pelvis to one side too much, then to the other side too much, and then bring it to the middle. Always think of a pelvis as a cup of water. If you tilt the cup to one side, it's going to spill. You tilt the cup to the other side, it's going to spill. But if you hold it even, then the water is going to stay in the cup. You can again either stay up on your elbows or maybe lower your forehead down towards your palms. And after a while, the intensity of the pose changes. It is a strong, intense posture. And it is nice to observe while you're in King Pigeon what's happening. We feel a lot of intensity in our hip. And the hips are like a huge storage depot full of tension and stress, even trauma from early childhood. Everything just gets stuck in there. All the junk that we need to release. So the expression junk in your trunk, well, that's really true. Everything gets stuck in there. So it is such an important fundamental part of yoga practice, hip openness. Just letting go, breathing it all out. And I'm coming into a gentle back bend, opening your heart chakra again. Walking your arms to one side, really stretching. And then to the other side, and stretching the side of your spine again. And then coming back up to the back bend. And then maybe, for those of you who don't have knee problems, you can bend that right knee, get hold of your foot, bring that foot as close to your bum as possible. And then open. 2 more breaths. And then releasing them. Just before we go on to the other side, notice the difference in the hip that you've just stretched and the other one. We're going to now either bring the right knee forward and then extend the left leg behind you, or take that right foot up higher. Take your pelvis over the right leg. And then again, just relaxing wherever you are tonight. Deep breaths. Send the breath to your hip. Visualize yourself breathing in and out of your hip area. Maybe you can move that foot a bit higher to make it a bit deeper. Few more breaths. And then gently coming into the back bend again, stretching, opening your heart, and then walk your arms to one side. Walk your arms to the other side. And come back to the back bend, stretch. And then bending the left knee, getting hold of the left foot, bringing it as close to your bum as it's possible, and then stretching into the back bend even more. Two more breaths. And then releasing. Taking both of the legs in front of you and rolling the legs in and out. Paschimottanasana. So having the feet hip distance apart. Deep breaths. You're more than welcome to bend the knees. And then slowly coming out of it. Roll your legs in and out a few times. And then rotate the ankles one way. And then the other way. And then bringing the right foot either on the inside of the left leg, or if you do have the ability of bringing it on the top of the left leg, then do so. Lengthening the spine in here and then walk the palms down towards the left foot. You can always look ahead of you, lengthen, exhale down. Inhaling, gently look up, walk the palms back. And then wrap the first two fingers around the left toe, left big toe. And then inhaling, opening through that right arm. If you're like it's okay, you can look towards your fingers. And stay there for 3 more breaths. And then coming down. Now bringing the right palm on your left foot, the left palm on your waist. Opening here, lower the bend the right elbow and then lower yourself down. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, gently come up. Take the right leg in front of you, roll the legs in and out. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So the left foot will either go on the inside of your right leg or on the top of it. And then lengthen the spine. Slowly walk the palms down. Anytime you want to deepen, look ahead of you, wriggle your spine, fold yourself forward a bit more. Two more breaths. And then walk the palms back out. Now interlock the first two fingers around your right big toe. Inhale, open through that left arm. 2 more breaths. And then come back down. And then bring the right palm on your waist. Lengthen in here and then exhale. Down. And then inhale, gently come up. Now bending both of the knees and then sliding the palms down. And then unrolling yourself to come up. We're going to rest for a few moments in Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're more than welcome to grab a pillow or cushions or maybe even blankets and put them underneath your knees or your hips if you feel that you need them. And then opening your arms out to the sides, like aeroplane wings. Bringing the chin down towards your chest. And once more, just bring the attention out to your heart center, just resting your breath. Letting the breath come and go naturally as it always does. Bring the attention to your belly. Slowly, when you're drawing the breath into your body, let your belly come up gently towards the sky. And as you're letting the breath leave your body, let the belly relax down towards the spine. Take a few more breaths in this manner. Inhaling, letting the belly rise up. Having the chest and diaphragm relaxed. Exhaling, letting it go. Four more breaths. And carefully, slowly draw the knees together. And then hug the knees to your chest and roll from side to side. And then roll yourself to your right side with the help of your hands. Lift yourself to come up. And before we end, let me just share something with you. This beautiful posture, Supta Baddha Konasana, can really, just even 5 minutes of it during the day, can really revitalize you and relax you. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt from the heart. Always begin with one step and walk your own path with confidence and grace. Others will have opinions and want to offer advice. And they mean well most of the time, but what they are offering to you is often based on their own backgrounds, their own stories and their own lives. What we've learned to do is to listen and thank them with gratitude and grace for what they are advising or suggesting. May take the advice or suggestions if it feels right, knowing that you can always change your mind, but also choose to listen to your own heart's wisdom and guidance for the steps you need to take or the answers you may need. Learn to trust yourself. May you learn to trust yourself, knowing the answers and right there for you when you're ready for them. So choose to walk your own path with guidance, gratitude and grace. Beautiful words of my friend Douglas. Thank you, Douglas. And thank you all for joining me. Namaste.